Alright, so we just went.
Was that you beeping or me?
Me. So we just passed this red flagging, which apparently there's some flagging going that way to a hunting stand over there.
Flag?
Nope.
Oh,
anyways, I'm gonna show you. Mikey's gonna show you how to set this thing up. Always push in the back, right?
Yep.
You always push in the back. The two front ones you leave open so you can move it around.
First thing I'll let these down because I'm too high up. Put your foot right here.
Put your foot down there.
Explain it to us.
Alright, look through this little peephole he's looking through, and it shows an image down underneath there, right here. So he has to aim this little bubble that's underneath here and line up with that. Once he does that and pushes these in,
and then if it's not on the nail,
he unscrews this thing right here.
Kind of get it over the nail.
Yeah, you kind of just move it around until you get it back over the nail.
We got a little level right here.
Yep, you see that level right there? It's just same thing as the prism pole. You have to get it in the center as best as possible. In order to do that, you adjust the legs. Now you can adjust the legs just on these sides. You don't mess. This leg's basically standalone. You don't mess with this leg. You see how he got it pretty much level? Once he does it, once he gets it leveled, he'll look back through this peephole, and he's got to see, make sure it's still pretty much on the nail down there. If it ain't, he's got to adjust the machine again.
Yep, we're on the nail.
Alright, he's on the nail. Good. And he'll turn it on.
Well, I don't do it that way. Fred does.
Oh, well, yeah, I forgot about that. He has to use these little levers on each side and get the bubble. You see that right there? You got to get the bubble in the middle of those two black lines. Sorry. And you'll do it on basically each side here. Here, here,
on my last
and
side.
here. Yeah, I do too. There's actually one or two other ways you can set this up. This is the easiest. And now you.
Thought about the plumb bob.
Yeah. That's the old-fashioned way, and it's a lot more harder to explain.
All right, I got it level, so I'll turn this on.
Yep. You're gonna turn it on. You gotta move it up and down so this thing will get set up, and then he'll turn and get a shot on Fred up there.
One thing I never checked, but because I was already on it, but check.
Well, yeah. You always make sure you check and make sure they're on the nail, but most time you are. Of course, if you're not, you have to keep messing with it until you get up on the nail.
I'm ready.
It is very important to be on the nail as close as possible, because if you're not, the job can be screwed up after he uploads all of it.
Got it.
So he looked at Fred. This right here is aimed on the nail, and he puts 0 set here and that back sight.
Now it's time to plug in your data collector.
Yeah, you plug in the data collector over here, and whatever you do when you set this up, do not bump it or anything, because if you do, it could throw it off that nail. You have to redo the whole process.
You'll know how to do this when you get home.
So,
make sure when you turn it, it doesn't say tilt over, it says 0 set.
yeah. If it says tilt over, if you turn it, like if he's trying to get that over there where he's going to get a shot out on the fence line, if it says tilt over, he's going to have to readjust these to get it lined up.
You turn it as long as it don't stay on that.
Yeah, as long as it don't stay on tilt over. If it stays on there while he's trying to aim, he's going to have to adjust these sides and just make sure everything is accurate, because it won't shoot if it says.
Right here helps me zoom in and out.
Yeah. It's really not that hard. How fast did you learn to set this up?
Pretty quick. Once I actually got on it, probably like 15 minutes.
It's not hard.
Go hit side shot.
Yep, you hit side shot on there. Everything else, all the other shots.
My point has been changed. Gonna hit yes. Exit.
Alright, so all the back sight is done with just with that. Every other shot is done with the data collector.
Okay, data error. Try again.
Data error. Well, that's new.
Alright. Hit another key.
Let's try it again. And no, we don't get errors often. Sometimes it just happens. And there comes the boss. Hold on. Fred's asking for a distance on the last shot, which he's talking about the last shot from where Mikey was setting up at to this point. And you can find out all that through the data collector. Alright, well that's how you set it up. I will record again when I get down there. Talk to you later.